you can be confident in what you do, and if you feel like there's times when, oh, this is really difficult, stick with it. And, there'll always be bumps in the road. There'll always be times when you feel it's really challenging. But that's part of the process, really, is to have that challenge and challenge yourself. And, by the end of the course, you'll feel like you've achieved so much. It's fantastic.
What is the most rewarding part of helping people qualify as teaching assistants?
Well, that's a really good question. Well, I think it's the journey that they go on and the progression that they make throughout the course. So sometimes at the beginning, well, I say sometimes, always at the beginning, everybody is very nervous. They're quite worried about how they're going to get on with their courses. But usually by the end, they're completely fine and they have much more confidence to go into the role. And they achieve great things at the end of their course and know that they can go into a setting and be confident to support children. Yeah, so that's good.
What qualities would you say are most important for someone who wants to be a teaching assistant?
Patience. I think you need to have quite a lot of patience and kindness, and know that you can support the children throughout the day no matter what happens. Being able to work with the teacher is really important, and have good teamwork skills and liaise with them to understand what the children's needs are. That's really important too. Yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody thinking of enrolling on a teaching assistant course at Oxbridge?
Well, definitely go for it. That's it's great. You can achieve great things, really, I think, through doing our courses. I know I would say that, but I've got lots and lots of great stories of people who've started off quite worried about the beginning of their course, and by the end they really fly and have good understanding of what's needed, and are much more confident to be a practitioner in a school. Just go for it, have a go, try it.
How do you support your students on their learning journey?
Well, we give unlimited support through the tutors, so if you ever have any questions or any needs, you can come to your tutor and just ask them anything you like about the course. We're always there for you. We want you to get through your course as happily as possible and have a really good journey with us. We're here for you.
If you were to give one piece of advice to a prospective student at Oxbridge, what would it be?
Okay, yes, perhaps to be persistent, I think, is the main thing. Yes, to consider that, you can be confident in what you do, and if you feel like there's times when, oh, this is really difficult, stick with it. And, there'll always be bumps in the road. There'll always be times when you feel it's really challenging. But that's part of the process, really, is to have that challenge and challenge yourself. And, by the end of the course, you'll feel like you've achieved so much. It's fantastic. So, that's my favourite bit of the courses, when we get to the end and I can say to students, wow, you've really achieved so much throughout this course. So,
that's lovely advice.
Be confident.
What would a typical day as a teaching assistant look like?
So you do start quite early in the morning, and you're there to welcome children into the school and welcome the parents and carers as well, and to deal with any situations that you might have in the morning. You might have information you need to pass to the teacher from the parents, and sometimes the children just need a bit of support in the morning. And then you just go into the lessons and you're working with the teacher and helping to deliver the material that the children need to learn about. So
what would you say is most rewarding about being a teaching assistant?
Knowing that you're helping children and their families, I think, throughout the year, and that you're always there for them. Quite often a teaching assistant can seem more approachable perhaps than a teacher, so you will quite often get parents will ask you things that they perhaps wouldn't ask the teacher because they feel they can confide in you a little bit more. So by the end of the year, I think you'll feel that you've achieved so much and you've got that child through that 1 year of education, and then you start with the next lot who come in again, and you'll feel that you've really helped them. I think that's the main thing.
Do you ever find that your students that have done teaching assistant courses have then progressed on to becoming teachers after that?
So some people do, yes. You would need to have extra qualifications to become a teacher, so you need a degree and then you need a teaching qualification. We also do another course which is the Advanced Practitioner in Schools and Colleges, level 4. It's a long title, but yeah, it's a level 4 course, and you can then go on to become a high-level teaching assistant. You might become a cover supervisor, which is a role that I did myself, where you can cover classes, look after the children when the teacher's not there, if they're on training courses or something like that. Yeah, so you can become that more advanced practitioner if you want to, where you might take on more responsibility. Yeah, it's a really good course. It's my favourite course I teach on, so.
Brilliant. So if someone was thinking about doing a teaching assistant course and they wanted to ask what age range these courses cover, what would you tell them?
Okay, so for the Supporting Teaching and Learning course, that's a TA course, and it's usually for people who are in year 1 onwards, so you can be in a primary school or even a high school. We do some early years courses as well, which are for younger children, but generally for the Supporting Teaching and Learning courses, yeah, most people I find are in primary school, but we do have some people who are in high school and college actually. I've got a student who works with older pupils who are disengaged and they're in a children's home, so it's really, I get a really interesting range of students. Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
What's your proudest achievement to date?
Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like it's just supporting students to get through their journey on their course and come to the end of it and realise how well they've done in that year, you know. Yeah, I feel like the fact that I can support other people to do what I did has been really great for me. It's just been a dream job really for me. I'm so pleased with what I do, you know. I couldn't wish for a better job really. Yeah.
Brilliant. What would you say the main differences with studying as distance learning with Oxbridge and a traditional school or college, and what advice would you give somebody that wanted to come to Oxbridge?
Okay, so the main thing is it's very flexible, so you can pick up and drop your work as you need to, so it fits in with your family. If you want to work on a Friday night or a Sunday morning or a Tuesday afternoon, you can do it whenever it fits in with you, so it's very flexible. And you can always come back to us if you have any problems and you need to, you know, have some time where you can't do your coursework. That's absolutely fine. We understand that there's difficulties sometimes at home, you know. So we can tailor things to your own needs. If you've got particular needs, we can tailor the course to you and help you with whatever you need to. If you need more support, we're there for you. Some people like to work more on their own and just come back to you with the work and present it to you, which is really good. But other people need extra support, and that's fine. That's what we're here for as tutors. So, yeah.